Back again under the lights here at Beverly High School with football head coach Jeff Hutton. It's Panther Preview heading into week 6. Friday night or Saturday, Jeff?
Playing Saturday at Hurd.
Saturday at Hurd against Marblehead, who won for the first time last week. We were talking just a minute ago, Coach, about finally having some consistency on the offensive line.
Yeah, well, that's kind of been our Achilles heel all season with injuries and guys coming in and out. And this was the first week, and we joking about it. We were, it's like when a pitcher's pitching no hitter, you want to talk about it because you're afraid you'll lose it. That we had the same group together for most of the practice this week, and that's like really a first time that's happened all season. So we hope that equates to something positive, and that's where we're struggling the most is moving the chains, getting first downs, keeping drives going. We're not playing great complementary football when your defense kind of hangs in and could be, toe-to-toe with some of these teams for short stretches, and your offense needs to keep the ball a little bit, get some points, just to kind of keep it even, and we just haven't been able to do that so far.
Looking back to last week's game against Danvers, you take out the first two possessions by Danvers in which they scored touchdowns really quick against you. That was a close game. You guys played them heads up.
Yeah, it's funny. I saw a tweet from Josh Jacobs, a running back for the Raiders, and his quote was, the coaches keep saying, or we keep saying, that it's 5 or 6 plays in a game and that go differently, but for us and them, it's like the same over and over again. It's like we're tired of saying the same 5 or 6 plays, so we need to figure out. But yeah, like the kids compete. Like on defense, I think you can get away with maybe a lack of talent or size or depth because it's still attitude, effort, and those things that take no talent. But you can't get away with some of those things on the offense. You need to have guys that can block and move, hold blocks, complete passes, run through tackles, catch the balls that are thrown to them. So yeah, I think the kids competed. They didn't give up. The way it looked after the first minute and a half, it could have been a 50-0 game. So to really kind of like buckle down and really get back to just the basic fundamentals of blocking and tackling and reading your keys and just rallying to the ball, because their running back for Danvers is a horse. And we had times where we had 2 or 3 guys on, he was still moving and pushing a pile. And it's, we use that as like my running backs, like, hey, watch this kid. Like, this is how we should finish our runs,
right.
We should be pushing the pile. We shouldn't be going backwards on tackles.
Marblehead picked up their first win last week. What do you expect to see from them this weekend?
Well, I think they're going to play like, as Joe Paterno used to say, act like you're number one even when you're not. They'll still have confidence. They still got great athletes, really great coaching over there, and they understand that this is still a big game, and I think they're going to work their butts off to make sure they're not looking past us. And we haven't earned that right, but you still never know. I like Coach Rudloff. We coached together and coached against each other now for the last 2 seasons, and I respect the heck out of what they do over there, and it's not going to be easy for us or them. I think this could be a game where our guys are starting to feel some confidence, and we could maybe put together a couple series. And I still think that they've got athletes and they can switch the fields and as fast as a blink of an eye. So it's going to be a good game, I think.
All right, Coach. Best of luck this weekend.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Tim.